What's up, guys? Coach Austin back with another Orange Theory workout video. And today we're going to be talking about the 1,000 meter row. 1,000 meters. That is quite a bit of distance, but we can approach this in a smart and tactical way in order to get the most out of that row. Now, when it comes to any sort of middle/long distance effort, the most efficient way to go about whatever that distance might be, whether it's 1,000 meters, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, the idea is to be as steady and consistent as you can throughout the effort. It is much harder to work it as sort of like an interval of, going hard for a bit, backing off, going hard, backing off. That is not as efficient as just holding one consistent effort throughout. And so my tip for you when approaching a 1,000 meter row is to be very aware of your power output. Whether you're looking at watts or you're looking at a split per 500 meter time, it's very important that you don't let your eyes just wander around the room, losing focus on what you're doing. Try to really focus in on your power output and try to hold that number nice and steady. Now, with a long distance like 1,000 meters, you can't be going as hard as possible right from the start. It's just too long of a distance. Your body's going to fatigue over time. And so there's a couple checkpoints where you want to check in with your body and how you're feeling to make sure that you're on track to finish it right. So after you start the 1,000 meters, take 3 to 5 hard strokes to, get the water spinning, get your body going. But after that, you should be settling into a rhythm that you should get to the halfway point, about 500 meters in, feeling really good. Like, you should not be like, oh man, I'm getting tired, I'm wearing out. We don't want to be in that position. It's too early on to be feeling that way. So you should get to the 500 meter mark feeling strong and confident in holding that pace. Yeah, you're working. Yeah, your heart rate's up, but you shouldn't be lacking any sort of confidence at that halfway point. Now, when you get to the last 250 meters, that's when the pinch really kicks in. That's where the burn's happening, and it's going to be a lot harder to maintain that consistent power output. But it's very important that you fight to maintain it, and I recommend trying to bump up your stroke rate, the amount of times that you're taking strokes per minute. That number's in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Try to bump that up 1 to 2 beats, and if you're maintaining the same power output or even a little bit less, you should be able to maintain your same power for the most part. You get to that last 100 meters, guys, that's about 12 to 15 strokes left. Take that stroke rate up and take it home. I'm all about setting people up to finish a row strong and confident. Think of how you'd finish a run, right? You just kind of slow yourself down and drag your way, crawling through the finish line? Or do you finish with some confidence, blasting through with your best? On the rower, you're much more in charge of your power output compared to something like a treadmill where you just tap a number and keep up with it. But really make sure that you get to that halfway point feeling confident. You get to 250, still feeling confident, but feeling the pinch, bringing your stroke rate up, and then blast through that last 100 meters. This is nothing to overthink. Whether the distance is 10,000 meters, you can do that too. It's the same sort of approach. Just hang and bang with something nice and steady. Working on your rhythm. Guys, that's what it's all about. Don't overthink 1,000 meters. Find your rhythm, stay steady with it, and bring it for the end. That's what it's all about. So with that, guys, get out there and have a great workout.